Hello and welcome to Lookie Loo Crafts. Today's intro sign was created by my late friend Melissa Sue. We miss you, Melissa Sue, and thank you for the time. So, I'm Candace. If anybody's new out there and doesn't know, that's me, Candace. So here I am, guys. Not sure where I left off on my last video, or I hadn't been back to watch it. I have answered comments both on my tablet and my computer. So if you get two answers, it's because it didn't show up answered on my computer when I answered it on my tablet. So there, that's it. So today, here we go. What I was working on, since I'm sitting here, was my little sponges, and they seem nice and glued. So I guess my little experiment there worked. So these will go back to my bedroom and help me here on my tablet. So I'm so glad it worked. Okay. So today, it's a rough day, y'all. Because, every day I gotta go for that radiation. And I was just beside myself because I didn't have my car. And the lady who was going to take me, she's a real sweet friend. She happens to be my friend Willie's sister-in-law. And we've kind of befriended each other too. And so she was going to take me, but she couldn't pick me up. So it was just a big worry. Yeah. And Willie said, well, I'll just hire a cab. But still, that's a lot of money, and I didn't want him to have to do that. But anyways, the people called with a car early, and of course, Mitchell was on the ball. He was in charge of all things car fixing. So he was talking to the people, and they got here by 9 o'clock. I was back to the car lot by 9:30, and at my doctor's appointment, about 10 when my appointment was at 11:15. So, dare I say, I made it. It's amazing that all the anxiety you can go through for nothing, something you can't control. Anyway, I came home and took a nap. So I did talk to the nutritionist today up there, and she said my throat would just get sore and that I should eat soft foods. And she gave me this big folder full of recipes, and I don't know what's all in it. I ain't looked at it. Seems like the older I get, the more offended I get when people tell me stuff that is most common sense. Well, of course, my throat is sore, so I'm eating soft foods. I don't know why that irritates me, but it does. It does. Okay, I hope my mic is at a good distance. If it's too far away, you can't hear nothing. If it's too close, you get echoes, and I can't seem to find the right place for it. So, I am noticing after radiation, my throat is extra sore, and she said that it would get worse as my radiation treatment goes along. I'm like, dang. Well, right now, I'm splurging on. When I get done with radiation, I want a milkshake, 'cause that makes my throat feel better. And so I stop and get a McDonald's milkshake. Which, as y'all know, I'm a diabetic and I shouldn't have it. But I think today my sugar was low. I was a little off balance, and I didn't take my sugar before I left. But I wasn't feeling right. you know, I felt like it might be a little low, but I didn't check, so I didn't know. And so I got me a milkshake, and I thought, well, I'll just drink half of it to check my sugar. And well, I drank the whole thing, y'all. I just sucked that thing down like it wasn't nothing. Cause my throat sure hurts, and a milkshake makes it feel better. But anyway, after I'd done all that and waited, it was only 218, my sugar, so it must have been really low this morning. But I made it through today, so praise the Lord for that. And what else did it? Okay, so I got done with that, and then I went down to the Spectrum store again. And Cindy was asking me in comments about my phone. I got me a new phone, y'all. And it's just that she was asking me if Mitchell could give me that phone. Well, Mitchell's just gone trucking again, so no, I couldn't trade phones with him. Now, this ain't the phone I wanted, but it's the phone I could afford. The other phone they didn't have in stock, and it had more. This says 125 something, and the other one had 256 something. If y'all know what the something is it gigabytes? I don't know. But I'll show you my little phone. I ain't using it yet. But it's got, let me turn it over. It's got 4 little thingies on it. All them can't be cameras. I have no idea what they are. But one of them's got to be a camera. But yeah, that's what it looks like on that side. This thing is slick, y'all. It's slicky, slicky. And it goes like that. So, yeah, it's gonna be my new phone. Now the lady did set it up so that I could see Mitchell on the maps. So wherever he is out there, I could see him on his phone. But that's all I got on here. I don't have any numbers or nothing. But I got to get up to Walmart and get me some kind of protector or something on there, because I'll drop it. I'll drop it, and that'll kill me. I just a brand new phone to drop, and they didn't. They wouldn't take my trade in, so I got to keep my old phone, and I only want to keep it because Mitchell gave it to me. So let me get a protector for this phone, and for those of you who want it, I will send you my phone number, and then I'll start using my phone and clearing off Willie's phone. First thing he said, well, now you can put your doctors on your own phone. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff on his phone, but I really do appreciate that he's been letting me use it. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, I had another little show and tell with my telephone. Oh, and the diagnostics with my car is that they don't make the part for my car. So they have to try to get an aftermarket part to fix the air conditioner in my car. But they did fix my windshield wiper squirter, so I can squirt my windshield. I just can't run the air conditioner until they get the piece that they need, and the part where the tire is, it was just making a noise. Whoa, 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 whoa. And they said that was a tie rod end or something like that. Anyway, they didn't fix nothing but my windshield wiper squirter, and I was happy. I didn't care. I got my car back. So, what I just wanted was for Mitchell to take us or try to get scheduled his 30 hours down here so that he could look at it. He's a mechanic. I shouldn't have to do this. My mechanic should come and fix it. But anyway, I'm so grateful I got it back. And I'll just have to suffer without the air conditioner and until they get the part. And Mitchell's in charge of what they do when. Okay, we'll put it that way. Okay, y'all. I got another little happy mail from Cindy in. Cindy, you're such a blessing. You know, after such a stressful weekend, this is, excellent to come on with and find a little package from you. So thank you so much, and I appreciate it. You are really being a super blessing to me, and I do appreciate it. And I'm just gonna cut the top off, and I hope that I don't cut anything on the inside. Okay, get my fingers in the hole. Okay, here we go. Oh, I got a little magazine and a little card. I love Cindy's cards. And it's I think it's going to be like a little gospel magazine because it says devoted living. So, yeah. Well, I will read this one, Cindy, and I'm sure it will be a blessing. Look at that. We could make that, y'all. We're crafters. We could make that. So, and for promises. Well, I will look through this and I will read through it. Thank you so much for thinking of me and sending it to me. Now let me open the card. And just see what's there. Okay. Oh, that's real sweet. Let me open it. Okay, I got another little letter. And this is the little card she has. Sweet summertime. It's got a little. Let me turn the light on. Dang. A little watermelons. And that's got a living. And this is just like a little belly band that goes across there. Ain't that cute? Look at that. I love it. Okay. I was looking on my rod to see if I got room to put it, but I'll have to put this one on the wall. As she has Philippines 4:6:7, and it says, "Be anxious for nothing." What thing is that? Okay. It says, "Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your request be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds through Jesus Christ." Yeah, I think she left that to me on uh, my comments too, and I read that and I thought, yeah, that is a good one. And she says, "Candace, I thought of you. I thought you might enjoy this devotion from Charles Stanley. Thinking of you and keeping you always in my prayers. Love and hug, Cindy N." Devotion from. Oh, that's his little book. Okay. Well, I don't know who Charles Stanley is, but I will find out when I read the little book. Yeah, I I love that you sent me the Bible verses and on the comments. I know there's a couple. Also, thank you to Jen who put me a couple like Bible verses in her comments, and one of them was one that I was looking for, and I had read, but I just for some reason I could not find it. So she told me right where it was. So thank you, Jen. I really do appreciate that, and thank you, Cindy. I appreciate your card, and I will read your little devotional book I call everything little. It's not little. It's really huge. And of course, I got a little letter that I will read in private. And your last letter, Cindy, I did read, and it was very encouraging, and I appreciated that you shared that with me. So, excuse me, y'all. So I just wanted to mention that as I come and, made my little show and tell today. Finally got a phone. I don't know what the problem is. You can't just walk in a store and buy a phone anymore. This was like my third trip. But anyway, I finally got one. So, yeah, thank God for that. All right, y'all. Thank you for coming and spending this time with me. And I really do appreciate you, each and every one. Do as the Lord will have you do. And I will see you on my next video. Bye-bye now.